Hello everyone. Today I'll be recapping a few key trades from last week to give you more trading ideas using the heat map. On this chart, after a strong upward move, we can see the price starting to retrace back toward the value area below, specifically the zone where the previous high was just broken. This area used to act as resistance, aligning with the POC from 2 days earlier. Once that resistance is broken, it often turns into a potential support zone. If you want to view the POCs from other days, simply open TradingView and add the volume profile indicator that will let you visualize all the key price levels clearly. Now let's switch over to the heat map screen to see whether this zone meets the conditions for an entry. When price tapped this area, a large number of iceberg orders were triggered, signaling that big players are quietly accumulating. The CQC metric still favors buyers, buyer 439 versus seller 233. Order book observation shows thin liquidity below, while liquidity is stacked above. As usual, price tends to move from low liquidity zones toward high liquidity zones. Quick takeaways. 1. Price has returned to yesterday's support, which also aligns with the POC of the prior day. 2. Iceberg orders have fired, large players are active. 3. CQC is tilted toward buyers. 4. Liquidity is concentrated above, higher probability of upward movement. Trade plan. Buy when a LiftAsk 113 signal appears. SL, set below 4040. TP, target the upper liquidity zone, or exit if clear reversal signals emerge. In the second example, we can see that the price dropped sharply back to the rejection zone of the previous session. This area also shows a clear stack imbalance. When switching to the heat map view, it becomes evident that the previous day's high limit zone has not yet been broken. After a strong upward move followed by a steep pullback into this zone, we can observe that the high limit orders were intentionally increased, which is clearly reflected by the intensified color shades on the heat map. To analyze in more detail, we zoom in on this area for closer observation. Once the price touches the high limit zone, a large number of hidden bids are triggered, causing a strong upward reaction. However, as a series of buy sweep events continued to occur, the bullish momentum weakened, paving the way for a temporary downward move. Still, every time the price returned to the high limit zone, buying pressure reappeared, pushing the price up again. Looking at the cumulative volume delta, we can also see a bullish divergence, reinforcing the possibility of a price rebound. Moreover, we notice about 100 iceberg buy orders along with the presence of iceberg sell orders. So what role do these iceberg sell orders play here? They are not intended to sell at the bottom, but rather to test whether selling pressure has been exhausted, helping to sustain and confirm the upward trend. In addition, after 2 sell sweeps were triggered, 2 large LiftAsk orders, sizes 101 and 240, were subsequently activated, breaking through the upper high limit sell zone. Summary of key signals. 1. Price retraced to the previous day's rejection zone, showing a strong reaction. At the same time, the high limit zone was reinforced through visible color confirmation. 2. CVD showed a bullish divergence, indicating potential upward momentum. 3. Iceberg orders appeared, supporting the bullish direction. 4. A confirmed breakout occurred above the high limit sell wall. Trade conclusion. Once the high limit sell barrier was broken, this served as a valid long entry signal. Stop loss, set below the VWAP. Target, the upper liquidity zone or until reversal signals appear. Thank you so much for watching until the end. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos.